with the string on. Are you talking about me? Yes, I hate it. Hold on. Let me see if you got your voice thing on, so everybody know that you got it. Because I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna go to the YouTube, right? On YouTube. No. Listen, bro. I'm gonna go to YouTube on my phone, right? And I'm gonna see if I can hear you. Hold on. I can't even do it right now. I'm logged into my YouTube channel. It's not popping up. I gotta go to my other channel, you know. My non-gaming channel, you know. Online head-to-head. Nah, you ain't got your voice thing on. I can't hear you. I'm playing with the Packers. I like playing it in day. Save. Advance. Oh yeah, go watch the stream, Big Boss Trail. I haven't changed my own YouTube channel name yet. Oh my gosh, bro. Here they go again with these cards.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Hey, Lamar, go watch the stream. Go watch me.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Seattle.
You can go watch
and
the
that'll
big
carry
over
the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's
what's wrong with him?
And incomplete to open things up.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there.
Bro. I know that, but I'm not talking about that part. It's a lot wrong with that. I'm talking about, like, what's wrong with him throwing wide.
From the 25.
Oh, he had punter.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Oh, he might be a better punter than quarterback, though. You never know.
Into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Oh, I just got a pick six. I feel like I'm
finna
win.
And it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Terrence, I got a question.
The score, Packers 7.
When you play Madden, who do you play with?
Mason Crosby to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
You see. I'm just experiencing with different teams.
This will be a touchback as that sails
and so far,
over the end line.
the Packers are the best team I've used so far. Yeah. The Steelers, nah. Hey Drew, I was experiencing with teams.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And it was by, I think, 1 point. or 3 or whatever.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Oh, wow.
He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40.
He just ran it on first play.
Past the 20.
That's so cheap.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
I knew I should have never got this game.
Chris Carson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on
Oh my gosh, I got 2
touchback.
people watching my stream.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Might go square, might go square.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
No, he's going X.
And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Oh, snap. I don't know who's running.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Wait, who you got?
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wrong place.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
What's up? Did I do my what? Oh, no, I ain't did it.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
That was a good kick.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it?
You like who?
Big time John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Looking to throw again on
Is that true,
down.
Drew?
Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On second down now, it's Carson, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, this run defense gets an F so far. They're letting this guy carve them to shreds in the first quarter of play. He's already hit the 100-yard mark.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40.
I just got roughly past it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
7-7, our score after one.
Score tied 7-7.
I know, right?
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And able to break
it missed the first in class.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
7-yard pickup.
Give him 7 on the play, and
We gotta do a powerful. Well, it's not that hard, but still, it's just the work you can give.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
I do.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I do.
Greg Olsen was the intended target.
Dude, you didn't even do your annotations for your cool work.
How did you miss it?
I did. I did the last slide. I did the last
He's
slide.
not hit, and somehow incomplete.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, so you needed the end.
That's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Yeah.
And he's got it. Caught in the end
I didn't know what was
zone
going on though.
Touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Exactly.
He's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes with the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get
right?
Well,
Didn't he say he was gonna publish our scripts and stuff? Like send it off? Yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
He want finessing me, cause I didn't do nothing.
The Packer offense.
The art drawings, that was messed up. Cause I ain't read the book.
7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now
The art
given
drawings.
2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Oh.
And
What? I thought it was
He'll
passing.
lose yardage back at
What?
the 17.
Cameron.
It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
Back at the 7.
No.
Are you up?
We really didn't do nothing, Clue. I remember we ate Chinese food though. We ate Chinese food one time.
Yeah, I must ain't got food tomorrow.
Into double coverage and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I must ain't got food.
I didn't even go to Germantown. I didn't even go to Germantown.
At the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Wait, Cam was in Clue?
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What's up, Bouchard splitting the ass?
On On first down,
oh, yeah,
Carson. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From midfield now, here's Wilson. This is
always Hayes.
20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
Oh, you said you could be a what?
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 44 yards.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you could too. I had to think about what you said.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
What shoes?
They run the counter. It's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
No Super Bowls.
Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and
but I'm losing 7-21.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Packers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
You were one time. You was wearing uniform.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt in that 2nd drive, CD. They turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked out a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up,
oh my gosh, bro.
And then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Oh my gosh.
On first down, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yes.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You know, I'm playing with the Titans next.
Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And that will be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Rodgers. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And
I'm gonna quit this game. Now they cheat me.
Necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down.
What inspired you to be a little Uzi fan?
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett.
You say his music?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first.
That sounds like something Drew would do. That sounds like something Drew would do.
The Seahawks add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half. They wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point
Bro.
Myers.
You said he. What?
Touchdowns at 21.
Yeah. I got in my stream. You said he.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision.
Bro, when I ever say that, Lamar? I just said it sounded like something he would do. I never said that it is. I just said something he would do.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
No.
What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Chill.
First down, Packers.
Drew, calm down, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is DJ Reed returning. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time.
Okay.
Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted,
exactly.
field goal.
It took you this long, Drew?
Makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing his right third down.
Oh, yeah.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Touchdown. That's touchdown.
Oh. Right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
A gain of 32 that time.
I think this is a bad play.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Rodgers again now. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of
Aaron Rodgers running
is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers taking it in. And the Packers get a score closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Good kick.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. They run the counter. It's Carson, and down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Carson.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now it's Carson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. This is Carson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
You said, oh, no. Okay.
Stop there. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Camera, dude. What's all on Grand Theft Auto? What? What?
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They run for it with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there. They knew they had to stop them on that drive, but when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
17. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
No reason, no reason.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nah, I never said something was funny. I was just laughing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?"
You sold your hair?
He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time."
I didn't know you sold your hair.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit
so it
better
was weed.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just.
I knew you had weed. I knew you had weed.
So quickly, all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I knew it's exactly. They over here wearing weed and stuff.
Shotgun.
That's what's wrong with them. They over here wearing weed and stuff missing.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll
No, I never see there's something wrong with females, but you, that's you.
You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to.
That's where the issue come in at.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because
bro, I'm hilarious, bro. I'm hilarious.
But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety
you just don't know how hilarious I am.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
See, here you go, Hayden again. Here you go, Hayden again.
Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert.
Because you already know Big CEO Trail.
You don't want nothing.
Touchdown.
You know it's Big CEO Trail.
Robert Tonyan.
You know, I know. Everybody knows.
And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
But you know, I think I'm going to go back to being Big Boss.
But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
I kind of like Big Boss better
to look at on film, but this one's
than Big
over, let's be
CEO.
honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I didn't think he was going to run.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff.
Oh, I just noticed what he said. You gonna let him talk to you like that,
Special
Ted?
teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light.
Exactly.
Green light means go, red light means stop.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20, 10, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Terrence, you got a brother? Well, I didn't even know you had siblings, though.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
In Hawaii.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
So he just sit there.
They run the counter. It's Carson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Because it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Mr. Scott, Mr. Scott, Mr. Scott.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say from Seattle.
Cameron, what you playing?
Oh, game over.